Another way to think about this is every single fucking movie that has the maze in it, there's gonna be the part where, oh hey, the fucking path ran out.
No. Someone has been changing my marks. What a horrible place this is. It's not fair.
And you gotta take that leap of faith, that step.
It keeps changing. What am I supposed to do?
Well, the only way out of here is to try one of these doors.
One of them leads to the castle at the center of the labyrinth, and the other one leads to certain death.
Ooh.
And then, oh, there was a fucking, oh, the path's still there. That's what this actually is. You gotta walk it on that real faith. What is real faith? I mean,
the other door leads to the castle, and this door leads to certain death.
How do you know? He could be telling the truth.
But then you wouldn't be. So if you told me that he said yes, I know the answer is no.
But I could be telling the truth.
But then he would be lying. So if you told me that he said yes, I know the answer would still be no.
Wait a minute. Is that right? I don't know. I've never understood it.
No, it's right. I figured it out. I can never do it before. I think I'm getting smarter. This is a piece of cake.
Trip out on weird ass pictures like this one. We can have a good laugh at 2 red pills. 2 red doors, huh? What's that turn that path into?
There was a cute girl in my class in 8th grade from Turkey.
You had situations with her?
Nah, every time she said she was from Turkey, though, we was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then we looked it up on the map and was fucking shocked. Then there was another girl who kept saying she was from Georgia because she had an accent. I'm like, bitch, you don't sound like you from Atlanta.
And if anyone thought that perhaps this incident was an unfortunate coincidence, the legend of the haunted pillar is proven again just decades later.
For every 20 or so people that won't touch it, there's usually one person that will tempt fate. In 1940, we had an out-of-towner that came into Augusta.
Who kept saying she was from Georgia. We don't know shit.
You see what I'm saying, though?
Nothing. We can never.
They look, yeah, that's what it is.
We'll never know.
They denying it because there's no documentation.
We're never gonna know.
This symbolism right here of the lamppost, the light pole, is fucking amazing.
An old stone column, once a part of a thriving marketplace, is now an artifact of evil.
It's right out of the Old Testament. Divine sanction that wipes out entire races of people.
This story tells of an otherworldly element that blows into town.
This was just the most amazing one to discover. And to see how it goes with the singing in the rain and this dude swinging around the fucking lamp poles and the whole fucking thing.
It touched down a little after 1 a.m. in the morning. That's when the devastation took part.
And settles in the only remaining relic of the storm.
Since that point, people have tried to move or touch the pillar and have died.
It is a very, very fucking powerful symbol. And we'll get into more of this, but if I didn't show you this before I show you what I show you, it just wouldn't be fucking fun. This one is fucking classic. It's big time shit. And to just go in the same direction and a different direction. You know, it's always funny how we're gonna put the Stargate wreath, you know, in the front of a truck.
He had asked the locals about the pillar on the corner of the busy intersection, and that's when he learned about the legend itself.
And according to the story, he laughed when he heard the legend of the pillar. So he decided he was going to prove that legend wrong. It is said that he put a chain around the pillar, connected it to his car, got into the car, hit the accelerator.
When he tried to speed off, it didn't work. The pillar remained standing.
So he got out and he tried to push the pillar.
But not all of it credited to the Inca. According to conventional archaeology, the Quilque culture built the older sections of the site approximately 1,000 years ago. But the Inca themselves believed the site was constructed by an earlier unnamed race. Was constructed by an earlier unnamed.
Got the technology to quarry giant blocks of stone, move them to the site where they want to build, and then to stack and cut and articulate these massive blocks into, in some cases, almost indestructible structure.
That's actually...
Throughout time, there has been witness to a god named Viracocha that visited the South American people and blessed them and gave them all types of technology. And some of his physical characteristics make him stand out from the indigenous population because he was a very tall, pale-skinned, white-haired being. But
a very tall, pale-skinned, white-haired being
exist. Could he have been as ancient? The relic has been wreaking havoc on Augustans ever since a traveling preacher cursed the column that once stood in front of a bustling marketplace.
And he says that a great and mighty wind is going to come and destroy this building, and the only thing that will be left standing will be this one pillar, and if anybody tries to remove this pillar, they will be struck dead.
The 33 fire engine. I just thought that was kind of interesting, going around, you know, looking at the Blue Angels with their 33 fucking truck. 2 red doors. And just like Harry Potter, there's the fucking door.
On a dusty hilltop, a local shepherd noticed the tip of a stone. On a dusty hilltop, a local shepherd noticed the tip.
Every 2 weeks.
I fuck with that.
Try to stay clean, smell like Chanel all the time, you know, keep a little lineup going.
Master, we should send these people away. We've got nothing to give them to eat. They should go to the villages where they can find food.
There's no need to send them away. You give them something to eat.
How? There are thousands of them. We cannot feed them.
Is there any food left?
This is all we have. 5 barley loaves and 2 fish.
I swear to God, man.
Put the loaves and the fish in the baskets and give them to the people.
And the other aspect is how it's put together.
According to local legend, a bird was responsible for the seamless construction. Legends say the winged creature carried a powerful chemical in its beak. A substance capable of melting stone.
Sacsayhuaman means the head of the falcon. Falcon's head.
What the fuck are we looking at?
But maybe it was some falcons or maybe some bird people who could connect with.
Yo, this nigga crazy. He said, it looks like a falcon's head, but maybe, just maybe it was a falcon's head or a bird that some people would think is a falcon.
It's in the fucking wall. You gotta be able to walk through walls. Unless you go, here's man's door. Go through the man door. There's a red one here. There's a red one here. They have an illusion of being different.
And you guys want to get face tats?
I would right now. Bring them in.
I want a full adult fire truck right here.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah, dude, no fucking pun intended.
Did ancient astronauts really use Karahunj as some sort of landing site or early portal? If so, what secrets
Where's the light? You know? Everything's always gonna be where it's supposed to.
Every time I see these structures, it fucking blows my mind.
Are very similar. It leaves us to think that there is some connection between all these ancient sites, that the builders were all doing it for a similar purpose.
Or it wouldn't be a fucking coded world.
And could they still be helping to create stone monoliths? Even in our own time.
And in that last one, when I drew it as, actually drew it as the rings, I was gonna do a bunch of other shit to it. Just to show more of where it's going on, what's going on. Here's the diamond, and here'd be the beam flowing from it. Yeah, superhero shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's the crazy
That's the crazy part. How that shit stay off so long.
It's also like a candle. That's why we set all these out as candles, and The 3 candles at Christmas. The 2 little ones and then the big one in the middle. This one's fun for any Lord of the Rings fans. There's your fucking, here's your eye and the tower and shit.
I was thinking about getting an eagle, holding a snake, fighting with the dragon. It's actually called the Battle Royale.
And here'd be the beam flowing from it. Yeah, superhero shit.
Would usually get it on their back or their front, but getting it on my face would be the most next level thing I think you could do. God. Battle Royale on the cheek.
Wow, that's so sick. What would you get?
Baby Battle Royale. A sword.
So clearly we have here something that contradicts.
Baby Battle Royale. A sword.
So clearly we have here something that contradicts.
What would you get?
Baby Battle Royale. A sword.
That's it?
I'm just gonna get a sword tatted on my face.
Oh shit, that was fucking really underwhelming. Oh man.
That's it. Just a sword.
Okay.
What we see is a culture.
And how about this one? Talk about walking into fucking hell. That's what this fucking one is. There's the big door. Yeah, it's coded all right in everything. You know, just like the last video I was saying nature is coded. Well, the fucking code from nature was taken. And now we build everything from it as we're fucking blind of how it's fucking done.
I do see a similarity across the globe from megalithic sites where these past cultures explain that they were built by the gods. But were they really gods? Or could they have been extraterrestrials?
He loves to talk about the firemen. Okay, well here's the Stargate hole. Above here, we're in spirit. What happens? Hey guys, I got a big problem down here. There's a fire going on.
According to local legend, the megaliths were originally invading Roman soldiers, turned to stone by Merlin the magician. But if it wasn't magic that created this forest of stones, who or what did?
Modern archaeologists would say that people who were one step removed from cavemen were quarrying these giant stones, some of them weighing 100, 200 tons, even up to 350 tons, and then somehow moving them into place. When you first look at the stones here at Karnak,
Damn, it's the shiniest motherfucker right now.
but on closer examination, you can see that most of the stones have
What's that, almond?
on one side or another.
Oh.
In fact, these
Oh.
granite megaliths are magnetized.
There's a hotness issue going. See my fucking ass swinging? Hey boys, why don't you come on down out of there and have some fun with me? Hey.
These divine beings are male-female, in the image of their creator. This is clearly illustrated in most ancient images of angels, showing them to have the attributes of both man and woman.
In the Bible, the angel who oversaw the creation of humanity is called Jehovah, Elohim.
That's what happened. That's the fucking... Hey, how are we gonna get back up?
Now ask yourself.
These dramatic drops are crazy.
Why is someone
The ascent and descent through these realms by the beings that inhabit them is represented in the Bible by Jacob's ladder. The Bible states that when Jehovah Elohim created Adam, he placed Adam in the Garden of Eden. Esoteric wisdom states that this is the fourth dimension, the world of vital energy. In Hebrew, it is called Yesod, which means the foundation. Thus, the androgynous ancestor of humanity existed in a more subtle level of nature. That is why modern anthropologists know nothing about our true origins.
Now that we fucking slid down to get some pussy. Fuck, it's a long way fucking home.
What's interesting in this carving right here, those extraterrestrials are holding some type of a disc.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Again, this is a human rendering of something that they witnessed a long time ago. And it had to have been compelling enough for them to carve this into stone.
If aliens visited Earth in ancient times, perhaps the world's unexplained structures provide clues to unlocking not only the secrets of our past, but a glimpse into our future.
I think that extraterrestrials would not have left our solar system some thousands of years ago without any proof. They wanted that in the far future we start to reflect. Have we been visited by outer space?
Perhaps additional clues still lie hidden, etched on even more massive stones, and waiting to be discovered right before our eyes.
I love this. There's so many fucking places that are still yet to be uncovered, man. There's so many places. How fucking crazy would it be if we found